I don't do those boring videos about the compounding effect or long-term financial goals. I show you my real life, and I hope that you'll extract some valuable ideas for your personal financial habits, or in general for your lifestyle, and watching these videos. And so if you are my friend, you already know that I decided to start this channel with an observation of my city where I live now. It's Novosibirsk city, is an unofficial capital of Siberia, and I made the videos about the first mosque in Siberia, the first Russian Orthodox Church here in Novosibirsk city, and the first mosque in Novosibirsk city, sorry, and also actually about few Russian Orthodox churches, and this time around, right behind me, you can see the Catholic Cathedral, and it's safe to say that it looks really different comparing with Europe. I mean, Siberia, culturally speaking, Siberia is a part of Europe, even though geographically Siberia is situated in North Asia, and Siberia is 1/10 of the world's landmass. Siberia has 7 time zones, and Siberia is a melting pot of cultures, and people with different backgrounds are living. I have had been living there from the beginning of Russian colonization of this place back to the 16th century. I mean, if we compare this church, Catholic Church, with ancient buildings in Vienna or Germany, and other places across the Europe, it's safe to say that you would probably prefer other buildings, other examples, but I guess taking into account that it's the city with quite a short story, I mean history, Novosibirsk was founded roughly 100 years ago. I guess there's little wonder that we have this type of Catholic cathedral, and also on top of that, it's the formerly Siberia was a part of the Soviet Union, and it goes without saying that even Orthodox churches were severely damaged, and many of them were destructed. People were persecuted for their beliefs, and even though the whole generations of my family were baptized, even during the communist era, it was definitely illegal. It was definitely in the contrary of the common mindset of this time. And I know that atheism and also the ideas of socialism really popular across the Europe and even in the United States, and I mean in modern politics. We will see probably many attempts in this direction, and that's why I guess maybe my videos from places as Novosibirsk city could give you the perspective or some historical traction on this topic. And so moving on to the next object of our virtual tour. Here we have also some example of classical Russian building, like wooden constructed building with this nice exterior. It's probably 100 years or so, and it's safe to say that people are live in such buildings this time around, but it's the historical object and it's protected by government. So on the opposite part of the street you can see some housing, and also I'll give you the scoop what's going on in the streets that called Kamenskaya and how the Hilton in Siberia looks like. So on the background you can see the typical supermarket. I mean, it's like the chain of supermarkets that called Five, if you that belongs to the X5 retail group, one of the largest players in the Russian retail. I mean, food, like grocery stores and supermarkets. So there is also some nice outdoor dining with a quite high fence. I guess I can show you something more. There is an entrance to the restaurant. I don't have an idea. Oh no, it's not an entrance. It's the, let's say, it's the service room or something like that. I mean, they have another entrance. The entrance probably somewhere else.
Alle so eine negative Erfahrung gemacht und das bedeutet dann so, da hat einer, ne, das ist ja eine Kränkung, die da stattgefunden hat. Ne? Man fühlt sich irgendwie, man war da jetzt so der King of Currywurst und so ich auch, ne? Und dann fliegst du halt
I'll show you
raus, ne?
beautiful restaurant.
So, und
this speaking about interior, that would be, I guess, quite interesting for you. Hopefully it will be. So, it's like
so extrem.
Ja, genau.
Der bei Hapag sagte, also die sind God's gift of aviation, der beste Mann im Cockpit.
I used to work in Rihau company. It's international company from Germany, and my second language is German, and it was quite interesting to hear the German language. So I mean Deutsch. So on the background you can see some restaurant. Never have been there, but I guess the inner ear speaking louder and it's definitely something worth to see. So, oh, sorry, it's oh, it's so funny. It's bathing, you know, like it's public bathing that called Sanduny. Sanduny is a famous bathing place in Moscow, and so it's sort of historical brand for Russian Empire, and it's called Sanduny again. Sanduny. Sanduny is a legitimate brand in terms of bathing. If you are my friend, you've seen the bathing near my home, near my apartment. Quite a different style, I would say, but actually maybe similar. I'm not really sure. If you've seen, you can put your comments, your opinion in the comment section below. So it's bathing. I wouldn't be able to show you anything inside, of course. And speaking about exterior, look at this. Look at this classical. I would say Russian style. It's called koklama style, and this girl on the bicycle. I mean, the bicycle had her bicycle had some cart out, some box before. I wouldn't be able to explain. Alright, but it was quite an interesting. Well, back to this building. As you can see, there's some nice elements. They have also this website and Instagram, and there's a little miniature button, and also luckily there is English. Work hours from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. Every daily, and clean up day every Tuesday and every Monday. Well, and they have the second floor. It's available from 10 to midnight, 10 a.m. to midnight. So there's some outdoor dining here, I believe, something like that. I'm not really sure about cuisine, or usually I believe the main meal is beer and maybe some meals related to drinking beer here. So, and here we go. There is the final part of our destination is Hilton DoubleTree by Hilton here in Siberia. Here's the DoubleTree by Hilton, and also I would say back to those days when I used to drive across Siberia, 25,000 kilometers a year. back to those days, I considered Hilton is the best, is one of the best brands, and it wasn't available. But of course, I live here in Novosibirsk city, and I didn't rent anything in Novosibirsk city, but I used to rent. I used to move every week. I used to move to another city, and it was different hotels, and so I would say that the things is completely changed this time around. I prefer use Airbnb, and I wouldn't recommend to pay premium for renting the hotels, and even though so legitimate brands like this. So I guess booking.com and also Airbnb. First of all, Airbnb was the game changer for this place, as for many others. So on the background you can see some housing and probably some business center in the first floors. So guys, really appreciate your attention, really appreciate you, and thanks for your for coming along. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for your interest. Thanks for using Finance with Tony. Please remember to subscribe with notifications to catch new interesting experiences, and my general attitude to make some final statement. I prefer living in the city center. I reduce all my spendings for commuting. I try to maintain some comfortable lifestyle, and keep keep my eyes peeling on the new opportunities in terms of bulk price discounts, and the whole discounts, and also better opportunities for services, like more choices, better prices, better services, and so on. So again, thanks for coming along, and please remember to subscribe with notifications. Have an awesome day.